So I'm going to show you how to make a slip knot, which is what you use to start your stitches, and then chaining, so how to chain, and then how I think people who do videos should teach true beginners, because it can be difficult trying to follow someone who thinks that they're working with beginners. So this is the end of your yarn, and I'll just pull some purple, and you just make a knot. So I mean, they make it seem like it's so difficult, but it's really not. It's really just making a slip knot. So like that, right? And then this part is where you want to make sure that your yarn can move freely up and down. So you want to pull that up and down. You want to make sure that it can slide easily. And then your tension, my hand gets really numb while I crochet, but I think it's because I'm still new. So I've taken 2 days off. It still gets numb, but I don't care because I'm not gonna stop. So I just pull the yarn up this way and then put it around my finger. But really, it's easier. It's easy too to just put it around your index finger and let this little piece just hang. So just let it hold right there, and then you want to be able to grab your yarn and however you can. So again, you can wrap it around your index finger, your pinky finger, and then come around your index finger, and then just grab your yarn. You want to be able to hold, this is your working yarn, because this is where your yarn is coming from. So again, fold it inside your pinky finger, and then roll it around your index finger. To me, that was just the easiest. And if you follow anyone on YouTube, again, start with the beginners, because they'll show you exactly how to do it. And then to chain, you simply go under. So this is called yarn over. You want to grab the hook and pull it through that hole, and that's a chain. So again, to chain, you simply go under the yarn, turn your hook to grab it and pull it through the hole, so through the other chain. So yarn over, turn upside down, and pull it through the chain. So for me, when I learned, I just did this over and over again just to do the chain, because I wanted to know how to make a chain. And as you can see, it's making a chain. So this is the front, that's the back of the chain, and that's just making a chain. And for this part of it, you want your working yarn to be very loose so that you don't cramp up. Okay, so again, over and just keep it loose, relax, and this was just the easiest for me as I was beginning to learn. And I really wish, again, someone would have really shown me and took their time to say, this is why you need to do that. This is why you need to make sure your tension is loose, because you will get cramps. I think it happens regardless. Like, I try to keep the tension of my yarn really loose. And as you can see over here, I just have it just out. Usually I have a basket that I keep mine in, and it comes through, so it's just easier to do. But for right now, I'm just practicing showing you. So again, just make your yarn, just make a chain, and you can make it as long as you want. When you get into patterns and making things like blankets and granny squares, I follow a lot of people's patterns, but then I also say, well, that doesn't work for me. Like, some people will say, well, chain 3. I may chain 2 just to make it a little bit tighter. So it's really on your preference. And as you learn how to do it, the more you do it, of course, the better you'll be at it. And you can manipulate the pattern like you want. So I have not been counting chains. I've just been doing them just so you can see how it is. So again, this is your working yarn. This part over here is considered this part over here is considered your project or your work. This is your working yarn, because it's coming from your full skein of yarn. So again, over the pinky finger, and then up over your index finger, and just grab it. I hold with my middle finger and my thumb because it's just easier. This finger, it doesn't cramp or anything. Again, my whole hand cramps, it gets numb, but in the groups that I'm in, I've asked several people, and they said it's because you're new to it. So, and then some people say get a boppy, like the baby boppy, to rest your arms on, so you're not putting any pressure on any of your nerves, because I hold it up here. I hold my yarn depending on where. I usually sit here and just go for days, but I can sit here for hours and just do this. So, but again on the chain, I'm gonna show you a few more chains, and then I'll show you how to single crochet, half double crochet, and double crochet, which are so super easy. All right, so again, to chain, you go over, so yarn over your hook, turn your hook upside down, and pull it through. Again, yarn over, turn upside down, pull through. Yarn over, upside down, pull through. Simple, really easy. This is just making a chain. So go under, yarn over, turn your hook upside down, and pull through. And remember, keep it so that the yarn that you're working with is very loose on here, so it's easier to slide up and down. And you're not, if you pull it too tight where it's hard to get through, you know your tension is too hard. So loosen up. You can always loosen up that piece that's on your hook. So keep your chain loose. Again, I think for me, as I do more, I know how I want the tension in my chain. So